Hey, what's going on, Lee? Great to see you. Welcome to this call.
Hey Nathan, thanks for meeting with me again, man.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, thanks for giving me this testimonial. Just for those out there who don't know you, maybe you can introduce yourself really quick and tell us, what you do, who you are.
Yeah, for sure. So my name is Lee Miller. I'm an online business coach specifically for construction, trades, and home service professionals. I work with anyone in the home building or development space to scale their business up to their first seven figures.
Amazing. And like, what kind of coaching do you give specifically to these types of clients? Like, is it around marketing? Is it around sales?
A little bit of everything. I'm more of a general coach. However, I do kind of focus mostly on financial health of a construction business. So we do a lot of like business planning, numbers, breaking things apart, looking for patterns and helping clients not only identify the right client, but also the most profitable clients as well.
Awesome, man. Cool. So yeah, you and I have been working together for since about the start of the year, and like we just kind of had a really big break in terms of results. So yeah, you hit like 100K in revenue after the last 6 months, and you brought on 20 clients since the start of the year, and 13 of those are like paying you recurringly. So that's amazing, man. Do you want to speak a little bit to some of these results that you've gotten?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's been an absolute whirlwind since we started the coaching in the beginning. I didn't think what we have achieved would be possible, especially in my first year as an online business coach. So seeing 23 clients total and 20 clients who are actually purchasing the high ticket offer that I'm offering as well has been an absolute game changer. There's been so many benefits that I've seen since starting this program with you, and it's great to see these clients just keep coming in. I think we're actually at about 116,000 for the year so far, with still
Awesome.
another 3 months left. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's
let's
great.
go.
Yeah.
Cool, brother. So yeah, maybe you can tell everyone like how'd you find out about me? How'd you hear about me? What got you
Yeah,
interested?
for sure. Yeah. So I'd actually been following you and a bunch of other coaches when I was starting to like get some inspiration for being a coach myself. But I kind of been following a lot on social media, people who had programs, to help with the marketing portion specifically. It's not my strong suit. So I knew I was going to need some help with that portion at some point anyway. So I was following a bunch of coaches online, and I found you, man, and I just found that your approach, or the way that you conveyed yourself through your socials, was just like you seemed very down to earth and someone that could help a small business like me get off the ground. So yeah, that's why I chose you, and I'm very happy that I did.
Awesome, man. Yeah. Well, thanks for that. So, yeah, just to kind of tap into like what was going on before you started working with me, what were some of the obstacles, some of the struggles you were experiencing? I know like you were trying some things with ads, trying some things with funnels. Maybe you can speak to that a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. So when I first started getting set up to become an online coach, I was kind of taking the easy ways out, if I want to call it that, but it ended up actually being the hard work that was being done. Because what I was doing was that I tried to launch ads before in the past. I spent a few grand on ads myself that just totally petered out, or they just didn't bring the right kind of customers or the right clients to me. Um, I spent a lot of time on like Facebook and social media groups, kind of cold reaching out to contractors that I thought could be potential clients, and ended up actually just burning a bunch of hours on free consultations just to try and get the ball rolling. And they weren't the right kind of clients. So I spent a lot of money, spent a lot of time, just wasted efforts with marketing, and it just totally fell flat before
Hmm.
we started working with each other.
Oh man. Yeah. So, any other like obstacles or struggles that you had, or is that pretty much kind of like the full before story?
Yeah, no, there's a bit more. I mean, I'd actually thought that when I was getting into coaching that I needed to have this big playbook and tools and everything branded and looking super nice. So another thing that I did that wasted a bunch of time was I spent so long just trying to like create a course that, was a very labor intensive for me, to actually try and put that together, but I had no one to sell it to, right? So I was making courses, I was making materials, I was trying to build funnels as well that just it wasn't my strong suit at all, and I ended up just wasting a bunch of time with that too. So yeah, it was a struggle getting started for sure. But again, 1 year in, if I could go back and do what I know now through your program, it would have been, we would have been set up a lot faster.
Yeah, for sure. So now, I mean, like looking ahead, it's been like, 10 months. Like I said, over 100K. You said 116 now, 20 clients later. What's some of like the biggest impact and some of the biggest results that working with me and clients and coaching had on your business overall?
Yeah, so I think the first thing I would say is after doing this for a while and having those clients to work with, it's been a real eye opener. I'm not a very confident person, so when I started this, I suffered massive imposter syndrome. But after working with 20 plus clients now and actually causing or providing really like good advice and helping to change the lives of these clients, like I'm feeling like I'm putting a lot of really good stuff back into the world. So I'm definitely getting confidence through this program with seeing these clients and knowing that I can actually do this, which is great. That's just going to be a catalyst for me just to propel things way more in the future now that I'm walking into these conversations with this kind of newfound confidence. Um, yeah, and then uh working more, having a reliable funnel for the right people has been a game changer. It's taken away so much stress. I'm not having to sit on social media, during family time. I'm actually only really working a 3-day work week now, which has been
Wow.
an absolute game changer. Having that kind of condensed workload and then having time to spend with the family or going through things that are fun. And I don't think that I could have got to this point without your advice and your program. So that's been amazing. And my wife and my daughter love it as well, that I'm home a lot more and don't have I'm not constantly on my phone. So that's amazing.
Epic, man. Well, yeah, I'm so happy for you, man. Super grateful to hear all that. I guess just wrapping this up here, like, what advice would you give anybody who's interested in working with me or with my company, clients and coaching?
For sure. Yeah. So if I could go back, I would have pulled the trigger way sooner than than it did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that if you're on the fence about working with a coach for this, just book a call with Nathan and just speak to him one to one, like explain your hesitations or get your questions answered. And once you get on that call with Nathan, it's going to be a no-brainer for you. If you want to move your business along faster, avoid some very dark, deep pits of despair and just get the answers now, then Nathan's the guy for sure. Just do it.
Awesome, man. Well, yeah, I appreciate this, Lee. Thanks so much for your time. Appreciate the testimonial.
No
And
worries.
yeah, for anyone else who's out there who wants results like Lee, feel free to schedule your call and look forward to meeting you. Thanks a lot.